Hello, hello. Good morning from
Quanzhou. I think it should be Quanzhou. This name we just can't retain it because it's pronounced so differently from how it's written. I don't know. There's something about it. It ain't staying in here. Quanzhou. But we're visiting one of the oldest stone bridges in China, and it's very exciting. So let's go see it. Look how cool the mangrove forests are. I really wish we had a drone now. We would be like. Amazing footage, but we don't. So it is what it is. This is a cool little boat shot. One day we'll have a drone. No, if we can afford it, I want one. Bye bye boat. He's the fastest one. This is a cool shot. The construction of this bridge started more than 1,000 years ago. How cool is that? And it's one of the 4 old stone bridges in China. I don't know what that means, but I read that. So now it's a fact for you to know.
The fact that we are never giving you any details or information about anything we visit is because we actually read up on all the things. And then 5 minutes later, we have forgotten all of it. Like there's a goddess there that we read a whole text about yesterday.
Yeah, she's really famous in this area because she's the goddess that protects from the seas. Well, she's not a goddess, it's a legend of a little girl. Anyway, it's a cool story, but...
We forgot her name.
And we forgot the story as well.
Put it in the description. You can actually see the gaps between the stones, and like the stones are like this thing. And underneath is water.
Can I show it with the camera? I don't know. Can you see? Oh yes, you can see.
It's so impressive. Doing this 1,000 years ago, more than 1,000 years ago, with these big stones. Whew, look at this. This is one piece of stone. How did they get it here?
Humans were really stubborn in the past. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I would say like 8 meters. I have no idea at all if I measure. I'm really bad with measurements. Is that 1 meter?
Roughly.
Okay, so 8 meters. That's crazy.
How? How did they do this?
How? It's such a cool bridge. This is obviously modern, and parts of it, I think it has been reconstructed many times, but still, even if they did this right now, I would be impressed.
Look at that.
They've like aligned the stone perfectly, the cut. Whoa.
Have you seen the columns of like what the bridge is like laying on? Crazy.
I thought it was boats somehow when I saw a photo from above.
Me too, true.
It's not boats, it's huge things of stone, but it's only on one side of the bridge.
It's probably because when the river comes down, like you have a really strong river, it comes down with a lot of trees and stuff.
From there?
Yeah, so the bridge needs to be protected from that.
Awkward run ever. All I could focus on was that my bag was going clunk, 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 and the people were looking at me. Let's look at the little tree with the lanterns, and then we walk back and take the bus, no? And then we explore the town, because the town is so beautiful.
In this province, quite a lot of people speak English, no?
Yeah, people are very friendly, and they come up to us to like tell us things. Yeah. It's really nice.
So this is a famous professor from the dynasty.
You retained the information for 3 seconds.
That's why I was saying before, like I just don't retain information. But anyway, someone came up to me and just said in English, like this is the famous professor from blah, 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 in English. It's just so nice.
It's also that we don't attach value to the information we get. Like we just like having experiences. Let's go have lunch. So many cute little shops, huh? Oh my god. There's so much stuff, man. This is a cool strainer. We got one yesterday, but this is so cool. With a little stand. Eating with a little doggy. This one is also cool, no? So many options. So many options. Like, look how stunning. Oh, look at this. Like everything. The little urn. So cute.
Imagine having your sugar lao on this pot.
Yeah. No, I would buy half the store. If I wasn't afraid of like breaking it on the way back, I'm a bit flabbergasted by the concept of this store. It says self-service shopping. I think you're just supposed to like scan a code, pay it, and go on your way. They just trust you to do it? It's so weird, no? This country just keeps surprising me. The problem is there's one cup down there I really like and it doesn't have a price on it. I also like this cup. This cup is so beautiful. I would love to get it. I'm confused. There's a WeChat number or you can contact them. So we're asking for the price of the things that are not priced. And what did you get as a response?
In the first response I put the cup and she was like, welcome to our store. This can be given to you. It's free. You can take it directly. It's like, no. The other cup is used. It was a used cup. And it's 50.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, so I think we're gonna take it.
We're gonna take multiple things. This place is stunning. The owners of this place are just like the sweetest people. We're talking with them. We're gonna take quite a bit home. But yeah, I wanna buy everything. If it wasn't for the limitation of our backpack, half the shop would come with me. But here they have a whole tea ceremony set up. So I can explain how it works for anyone that has never seen a tea ceremony. Okay, so they have these individual bags of tea, which are the perfect amount you need. There's hundreds of types of tea that we never have heard of in Europe. Then you normally have the tea master and a place where you can get it wet because you always spill. The teapot where you boil the water. And then there's different versions of this, but they don't make it in the classic teapot that we see for most teas. They make it in a container like this with a lid. You see different variants behind me. They're very beautiful. So you put the tea in here and then you put the hot water, and the first you throw it away in this pot where there will be a big pot where you put the old tea leaves and whatever is not being used because you're washing the leaves. And then basically how it goes is the person that is the ceremony master just puts water and immediately serves it onto a pot like this with a little spout and then serves everyone in the table that wants tea. When that's finished, again, water, serves it to the people. I don't know how many times you use the tea leaves because I guess that it depends on the variant. But then, yeah, once they're done with the tea, you would put the tea leaves out, clean it, and then again put a new set of tea leaves and start the whole ceremony again. How cool is that?
And we have been sitting in these ceremonies for hours, just drinking tea.
We've done this so many times now, and we absolutely love it. We're in love with the process, and that's why we want to get our own. We're going to start this in Europe. Okay, so shall we go pay for everything that we're getting? I still want more, but let's go. We were going to go to have lunch, and now we're too late. We're going to just have to pick up some snacks and have a big dinner because we got distracted here. Look at the written more. It's so nice. Here, she says, if you know how to use those appliances, you can also sit down and make tea for yourself. Free to use tea tray, tea utensils, and tea are all there.
You want to, don't you?
I really want to show it properly. But but it feels weird to sit in someone's
shop and drink tea.
Yeah. Okay, shall we just pay? Let's add up. We got quite a selection. We're getting this and this as gifts, and this for ourselves. We would get more gifts. I just don't know who would appreciate this. So we're only getting the things that we're 100% sure on. Okay, so if you ever come here, this is the store. It has a big round window. I'll put the name up close, but I definitely recommend coming here. They're so lovely. You can chat with them on WeChat. Everything's so easy and it's stunning, beautiful, and very reasonably priced. So, no-brainer. We love this place. Oh, and I forgot to mention, they gifted us 2 cups. They were set aside in a part that had damage. It's like the cups had damage. I don't know. It was very confusing, but amazing. Amazing experience.
This day is already a success, no?
I don't know. I feel so giddy inside. I just love interactions like this. Having a shop that's just open. Of course, they're watching you on the CCTV, but still, it's so cool that you're just able to look around and interact with them, and they're so kind over nothing. They don't know you, they're just kind people. One of the cups we looked at in the shop was also part of the tea ceremony set. It was very unique, and we asked how much it was, and she said, I wouldn't recommend you buying that one. It was very expensive. It cost over 300, no? I just thought it was such a funny interaction.
Yeah, just don't buy that one. Like, really, don't buy that.
Just no, that one's pricey. I like, yeah, it's true, it's out of our budget.
It reminds me of you always mentioning in Spain fruit sellers that like pick the best fruit for you and then tell you which fruit not to get of their own stall.
Yeah, I love that. In Spain, in the good places, it doesn't happen so much in the north of Spain, but in the good places, more central and south Spain, you go to the fruit shop and they'll be like, oh, no, don't take those apples, they're not nice.
Yeah, they're selling it. It's like, what are you doing?
And they'll like pick the fruit for you and they'll be like, this one's good, this one's good. I love that. When you're the priority, not making money, is so beautiful. So beautiful. Makes me happy. And the bridge was beautiful, so I would say successful morning.
Can't wait to see what like happens in the rest of the day, no?
We have so much to explore of this town. I think this is gonna be divided into 2 videos because there's so much to see, so much beauty here. And if not, we're gonna be worried about talking too much or showing too much. So no, we divide it into 2. This is part 1.
Part 1. Okay, back in the city. Let's go explore.
Oh, wait, I don't know if I was, again. The buildings here are so beautiful.
Shall we get a matcha? And not get run over?
We never normally get drinks out because when you're a super budget traveler like we are, drinks are the things that add up the most. But we recently discovered that Luckin Coffee here has Oatly, the oat milk we like, and matcha. So we're gonna get a treat. And then the very nice thing is that they allow us to put it in our bottle. So we have matcha latte with Oatly in our own bottle. I really like this. This is a treat. This is one of the things I would add to a daily occurrence if we had a higher budget.
Can you see the golf carts? Like there are golf carts everywhere in the city and they just go around and function like buses or taxis even because you can stop them wherever. And they're fully integrated in the city. We've seen them many times in like scenic spots where they move people back and forth, but here they just go around the city, like on the main streets and everything.
Yes, because in the old quarter, big buses are not allowed.
Found your shop, Ali?
Yeah, we saw this yesterday and I decided I want to buy a little thing for our home in Spain. This one's way too big, but look how cool. So we're debating between these 2. I think the left one looks cooler. Yeah. I like the negative space of that one, but they're the same price. I think that the left one is more worth it.
So we talked about it with him. This is actually traditional stone from here. This is very old and like it was taken out of a building and then he used it to make artwork. It's very cool.
Gonna treasure it forever in our home.
This province and especially this city is filled with temples. Like every corner has a temple. There's like a temple right there, 50 meters on, and there's a temple right here.
It also has churches and mosques.
Which we are gonna show you eventually. We haven't really made it very far today in the city.
What a wall, so beautiful. This is the first one we see here, but apparently in the coast there's lots of
Thanks, Grandpa. There's no need.
This is the first one we see here, but apparently in the coast there's a lot of homes or buildings that have these facades, and these are all shells, big shells, making up the wall. How beautiful this is. Stunning. Okay, we're gonna go home to drop off all the goodies we've bought so far. And we're very lucky because we found a really nice spot in the middle of the old quarter. It's a beautiful room, it's affordable, really nice. Really happy with our spot. It's also in a quiet bit of the old quarter, so we're not in the hustle and bustle, but we're close to everything. Hi, cutie pie. Hello, baby.
We're not made for this like vlogging style walking around, no? Because I'm too tall, you're too short. Like we should like become middle people like this.
Okay, I have to get a longer arm.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're out again.
Let's go.
It was just a quick leave the stuff and go out again. Maybe find more goodies.
Find more goodies and see the temple in golden hour.
Yeah, that would be great. The reason we're accumulating a lot of stuff now as well is because we're leaving in a week, a bit, maybe a couple of days more than a week. I don't know. So we're leaving China, we're leaving Asia, we're going back to Spain for a little bit. We need to deal with stuff there. Our home is empty.
We're gonna go back to Asia very quickly after.
Yeah, we're coming back.
In the end of spring, we're already going back to Asia.
So now that we know that we're going back home and we can bear with the fact of carrying more weight, we're getting ourselves some goodies. One of the things we've totally fallen in love with in China has been the tea ceremonies. So we're in the process of trying to collect our own little set to carry that tradition back home. We've just found this little store which has some gems at unbeatable prices. And we're getting some. This is not the handmade, artisanal, beautiful cups, but those can go up in price a lot. They totally deserve the prices they have, but our budgets don't fully align. And here we're getting cups for like 3 yuan, 4 yuan, even 2 yuan, which is crazy. Many of them have little defects that you have to look into, but apart from that, who can beat that? Okay, so all that cost us less than the one cup we bought in Fujian and more than half than the other cup we bought in the temple. These are not super special cups, but they're beautiful and we're gonna for sure use them. So I'm really happy we found this little spot in the most touristic street ever. There's another one. I didn't see this shop before. Well, I walked the street before scouting. I didn't see this. There's so many tourists that it's kind of hard to see what's happening around you. Looking at stuff here is so nerve-wracking because everything is piled to the top and I feel like I will touch one cup and everything will be like...
Okay, a woman just came up to say hi to us because she recognized us from YouTube. And that's the second time in the city already.
Yeah, yesterday in a little tiny alleyway, we heard a scooter screeching to a halt and it was this dude who was like, I've seen you, Billy, which is Chinese YouTube.
Which is bonkers to us because it was a dark alley.
Yeah, and we're not posting up to schedule, so it's not like anyone knows we're here. We're genuinely recognized, which is bonkers. It's crazy. We think that we are like posting for our moms, but
3 people.
Yeah, it's so cool to know that there's real people watching. It's nuts.
And we appreciate it a lot.
Yeah, thank you so much for saying hi.
Hi, baby. Hi. Hi. Hi.
This courtyard is it. It's such a cool place. Look at that cup. That is so beautiful. It's probably out of our budget, but it's stunning. Is this a shop?
I have no idea.
I think it's a little cafe. Oh, that's so cute. There's lots of little tea and coffee shops around the town. They're so delicate, they're very hip. So you can see that young people came here and created these cool businesses all around town, right? There's so many places. You wanna go check? Even though we're not gonna have a tea? Go.
No, you go.
No.
Come on, you can do it.
No, my anxiety is not letting me. Go.
Go.
No.
Go, you need to walk in for the shot, it's nice.
You're so cute. This street is really popular with tourists, and I think it's because there's a ton of food. It's a street full of stalls of food, basically. It also goes to one of the main sites of the city, but really cool.
It's always so funny that like when foreigners pass in China, because the places we go to, there's none. And then when we go to a place where there's an actual foreigner, we are immediately like Chinese people. It's like, oh my god, foreigner, look at that foreigner.
Yeah, we just saw a couple, basically. But here you would expect more, because this is one of the most touristic towns of China. It's really popular for Chinese tourists, but then it doesn't seem to be for foreigners.
And it's so worth it. It's so worth it.
So
I love this town.
Now make sure to capture the corner of this building and the corner of the other building. Zoom it out a tiny bit. There we go, that's the shot. Shall we go see the really, really famous temple here? I think we should. Look at this stunner of a temple. Wow. So beautiful. And what a stunning tree. Trees, there are many. Ooh.
Pretty.
We're again in photo shoot central in the city, and what I love, like costumes are awesome, but the headpieces are so cool. They're completely different from the Miao people. This is with flowers, but so pretty, yeah? They look stunning, all these girls.
And the men as well.
The men as well, yeah, we've seen a couple of men as well. Not as many, but a few. Look at the turtles in the water. That's such a cool one. There's also tiny ones. Do you see the small one there?
Oh my god, that's a very small one. Can you see it?
Look at the tiny, tiny one there. Do you see my finger? There. It's find the turtle shot. How many do you see? So cool. What is it trying to do?
I think it's trying to get up.
So has to be like this, like this.
Okay.
I need the camera. Do you see the birdies? You see them branches running around the branches. They're so cute and tiny. Let's see if I can focus it more. They're so cute. I wish I had a telelens. So many birdies. Oh, they're so cute. They're small and green. I just cannot capture them with this lens. I want the drone. I want the lens.
Save up, Alice.
I want another camera for photography because this one's good for video. When the light was shining on it, it must have been really beautiful. Maybe we'll come back tomorrow again.
I feel a little bit hungry.
Yeah, let's go eat. We'll come back tomorrow to do this shot in the light. Maybe. Let's go eat. One is from the year of the snake, and this year is the year of the snake. So every time I see a snake, I get excited. He looks a bit cheeky. It suits you. So hungry. I know my plate looks very vague, but there's some veggies underneath, and we're gonna get a bowl of pot veggies after this. So we will eat all of this, pot, and then there's dessert, which is a lot of fruit. There's other things, there's ice cream and stuff, but we can have this. It's not vegan, it's vegetarian. This I really like it. It's like sticky rice cakes that are pan-fried or whatever, and then cumin. Warner doesn't like it, but there's also drinks included, so we get soy milk. Sorry, I thought I was talking to myself. This is so good. You want to try it more? And moving on to dessert. So I love it here. It's fruit, so I've got a lot of pineapple and melon. And then the little jelly tapioca stuff, which I love. Mung beans. More jelly things. And then there's lots of soups, but there's this, it's between the soups. It's like coconutty, slightly sweet with some, I'm not sure if this is taro, something like that. That is delicious. But I mix it with the dessert because they have this with cold water. And it's just so nice, this fruity concoction.
Concoction.
And the mung beans, I like as well. It's protein, healthy. And then it was dark and we're super full. We're gonna like wobble all the way home. But we do want to show you some of the temples and stuff at night because they're lit up and they look so beautiful. Let's try do that. Silly boy. Still one of my favorite things. People taking ownership of public space and coming together to do something fun like exercise. Love it. Not in a gym, in just the entrance to a temple. How cool is that? Imagine in Europe in front of a church if we were all like, yeah, let's do exercise. I would love it. This street was so beautifully lit the other night. We're like, oh, we have to go back at night. Now all the lights are off. So never mind.
Wow.
Sorry, I had to come see these beautiful dresses. Do you think this is for weddings? Oh, there's a woman trying something on. It's probably for weddings, no? Because they do get married in red. Well, they get married in red. I don't know why. Did I make that up?
Yeah.
In India, they get married in red. Here?
Maybe we put a little disclaimer because Ali is bullshitting. That's the building we filmed a couple of hours ago where we had the matcha. Look how pretty it looks at night. So pretty. Okay, great. Wow, Ali, wow. Thank you. You don't need to give us a lot. Just a couple of lights and we're all happy, aren't we?
It's just a very beautiful town. Oh, like the buildings are stunning, day and night. I don't know what to do.
Come on, pose, Ali, pose. Yes, do the heart. Okay. Okay, nice, nice. Wow.
I just don't look as cute as they do posing. They look so cute. I love it when these lamps are made of the natural materials, the paper and the bamboo and stuff, or cane or whatever you call it. So beautiful.
This part of the city is really cool, no?
It's just beautiful to walk. Every street we walk in has something interesting, something just visually enticing.
Oh, we've been here before.
Ah, yeah.
This is actual wood carving.
Yeah, it's beautiful, huh?
It's crazy. And then we're back in the busy shopping streets, or food streets, however you call it. And I think that was it for today.
Yes, today has been a day mostly of looking for little treasures. We also have ticked off two of the biggest attractions of the area, but
there's so much more to see.
So we'll do that in the next video. Thank you for watching.
Ciao. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for liking, commenting, everything. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ciao.